Good morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV2, Jet in the Valley 2. So I'm going to be discussing for people who are in a guilt trap. Guilt is never going to help anybody. It's never going to help anything. It's never going to produce the fruits of love, which is joy, peace, contentment, kindness, self-control, peace, patience, and orderliness. Okay, you can't feel guilty enough to produce those things. Many times, people think that being guilty about something means they're a good person somehow. When it's literally not, because a good person is a person who is functioning from a place of love. Guilty people are functioning from a place of fear, which is anti-love. It goes in opposition to love. Guilt cannot keep you on the straight and narrow, because the straight and narrow is love. Okay? We are not to feel guilty. If you feel guilty about something, then you need more knowledge, wisdom, and discernment to help you understand why not to feel guilty. You're not going to help yourself, and you're not going to help anybody else if you stay in a guilt trap, no matter who put you in it or for what reason. Many people got put in a guilt trap with good intention. They say, oh, if I can scare this person enough, then they'll function correctly, when there's no possible way that that's true, because the only way to function correctly, correctly means out of love. We have to function from a place of love to have correctness. So once you understand that it doesn't make you a good person to be guilty, it does not make you a good person. A good person is one that functions from love and not of fear. And I'm not blaming people, I'm not saying. But we need to identify, if you want out of these traps, you need to identify the truth, okay? Many of these traps that we find ourselves in, they work so well because they play off of the natural instincts of our own minds and bodies, okay? Many people, they know and have known that what they're experiencing in their mind and their body is not right, okay? So many people, they go to the doctor to try and get help. They go to the psychologist to try and get help. It's like, I know I shouldn't feel this way. I know I shouldn't be acting this way. I know I shouldn't this, that, and the other, okay? And they go to the doctors for help. And what do the shrinks do? They try and give you pills for it or something. Or they, you can talk about things or whatever. And sometimes that does help. I'm not saying to stop going to your shrink. I'm simply stating that if these things are not working, they're not enough for you, you need to seek knowledge, wisdom, and discernment about the nature of reality, okay? These emotions and these feelings and our logic and the things we think and all this stuff, we know that it's not right, okay? Because we have love in us. If you are a love-based living individual, meaning you have the capacity to understand love, to feel love and express love and all of those things, we know that something is wrong with our mind and our body, okay? Our mind and our body are not functioning from a place of love, are they? Okay? We know that because for example, if you're married and someone walks in and you think they're hot, and you naturally want to have sex with them. Like, you naturally think they're hot. You naturally are attracted, right? Because our minds and our bodies are in a less than perfect, a fallen condition that go against love because they're animalistic in nature, okay? Our minds and our bodies are animalistic in nature, and by default, they go against love. We don't need to feel guilty over these things. We don't need to make it a personal problem. Oh, this is me. This is who I am. I'm a pervert, or I'm selfish, or I'm greedy, or all these different things. So our mind and our body, they are functioning, right? We are the driver of our mind and our body. Our mind and our body are like a car. We are spirit, life force, soul, energy of love, okay? We are also our body too, but this is the truer, realer gist of it, okay? We are in our bodies because, yes, we are our bodies while we're here, but when we go through the transition of what they call death, we leave our mind and our body. Our mind and our body die with the earth and go back to the earth. Well, we don't die, because science has shown and proven everything that you can't create or destroy energy, okay? And we, our spirit, life force, soul, energy, what's in me making me be able to move my arms, okay? What's keeping me alive and keeping my heart beating and my brain working and my body not rotting, okay? That is of love. So therefore, many people have become aware that they think that something's wrong with just them. It's not just you, okay? It's not just you that has these problems. It's the inherent nature of the condition that we find our minds and our bodies in this era of time, at this era of time, okay? They're fallen, less than perfect, animalistic in nature that go against love, okay? And love is what we would say is right. And anti-love, the opposing force going against love, is what we would say is wrong, okay? So we know what's right, but our mind and our body's constantly wanting to do whatever it wants to do. Many, 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 many times it naturally goes against love, okay? Just simply understanding and really trying to acknowledge that this is the truth of the nature of reality will provide you a sense of relief. It will help you get out of the guilt trap. It will help you start to get joy and peace, get on the road to joy and peace and contentment and kindness. There are some people out there you can look and you can see that they have joy. You know that it's possible, right? So you're down and you're depressed and all these, you're bad, something's wrong, but yet you can see someone who's having joy. I'm not talking about lust and money and things like that. You know, like a mother playing with their child, or a father playing with their child, someone playing with their child, they're experiencing joy, okay? And you can have that too, okay? Don't become envious of people. Just acknowledge that it's possible. When you see someone that's experiencing joy, acknowledge that it's possible. And with the things that I'm trying to teach and explain, the knowledge, wisdom with discernment about the nature of reality and how things are functioning, is going to help anybody who's having problems start to get on the correct path for help, okay? For help. Because most people, they can't help you. Because most people, they don't understand or know that it's just simply the nature of our mind and our body. We're in a fallen, a less than perfect condition. We don't need to feel guilty or bad and or project our feelings or shame people or anything like that. We need to acknowledge it's simply the nature of our minds and our bodies, and continue to seek knowledge, wisdom, and discernment about how to help that. I'll do a whole series of messages on how to help that. But the first step is acknowledging that this guilt trap and all these different things that's in the body, okay? We understand what love is. It's written on our heart. And yet our mind and our body, they go against love, okay? So we think it's an us problem. By understanding it's the nature of reality, you can release that and not make it a personal problem. Many of these problems that we're having, they're not personal. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's simply the nature of reality. And so once you can start to understand that and let that sink in, it will provide you relief, and it will start to lead you to how you can get on the path to love, which produces joy, peace, contentment, okay? Knowledge and wisdom will get you where you need to be in love, okay? And so with that, much love and many thanks, and I love you. Thank you.